Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We got a list of 16 properties, and just before we get started, I got to call something out. Yesterday we had the Milton buyer class, and I went downstairs to collect the food bank donations, and there were very few donations, and that really sucks. There's 375,000 people in Ontario that use the food bank. 40% are kids. You know, we don't charge anything to come into the buyer class. So if you came to the class or if you're coming in the future, please donate some food. It's something that we feel very passionate about, and it can go to tremendous good use. So if you're even at Metro, they've got those $6 bags you can buy. Donate some food to those who need it. It's very, very important. So anyways, I'm going to sort of flip back to the homes. I don't mean to be negative at the start, but it's very, very important. I was really disappointed when I saw what happened and the low amount of food that we had as donations. So anyhow, 250 State Talk number 28. It's at 269, and seems to be there's a glass ceiling of about 260 on the townhomes. And anyways, it's a nice looking place. I think there's some nice benefit here. I don't know the description. It says absolutely stunning. We have to be careful because hey, this one's nice. It's solid, but it's not stunning. I've been in $1 million homes, and I'm like, well, it's not stunning, right? So we have to. I don't know. Sometimes the language we use in this industry, I question. Anyhow, it looks like a lot of stuff's been done. The roof and siding. Maintenance fees are $345, which is a little bit higher than some of the other complexes, probably towards the upper three-quarters of the bell curve. So we see the fees as low as about $260, $270, and about as high as that $340, $350. So Mark Street, it's actually plural, $334. And so we've got a bit of landscaping in the front. This is the only three-story townhouse that has an eat-in kitchen. And you can see that they've done the triangular hood fan. Most of the time we see the square one when you've got a cabinet like that. It may even be a gas stove. You've got upgraded countertops here, so it's impressive. You know, even strategic plants can really add something to the listing. The floor plan's pretty open. I mean, that bed reminds me of something. Like, it reminds me of like movie stars making love in it. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of funny. The floors have been upgraded upstairs, just under 1,300 square feet. And I've seen this model sell up in the 330s, and in my eyes, this one's better than a couple of those. So they might do okay on this one. I think they have a real good shot. Barclay, 334. Basically, nothing is for sale. And now, when you look, there's listings, but they're all sold conditional. There's nothing available for sale under 350 right now. And so this one is filling that gap very nicely. It's a Bryant model, 1,235 square feet. It's got some good flooring. They've done the flooring upstairs, and I could pretty much guarantee that this one's going to be gone. Not a lot of backyard, which may hurt them a little bit. But the only thing is there's only one full bathroom upstairs, but that's what you get for this money. And it's amazing because I remember when these were $200,000, but anyhow, it is what it is now. Barclay, nice street, nice location. There's a couple parks close by, and these guys are going to do extremely well. They're going to sell it, I guarantee, by the end of the weekend. That one's gone. This one on Waters with a finished basement. And you're talking about 2 full bathrooms upstairs, $349, hardwood floors, good-looking kitchen here. Now, these guys, there's been a couple low sales in the area, but these guys, I think, are going to bring it back. These guys are probably going to even sell for more than asking. That finished basement is the cherry on top, and I'm telling you that this one is going to fly. It's going to be a great listing. It's for somebody, and they really priced it aggressively. Fitzgerald, $359. It's up in Main Street Village, so right in the Hadfield School District. And so you come in the front door, you go through a long hallway, and you basically have your kitchen, and then you have your eat-in area. And nice photos, a little bit of HDR, a little bit of high contrast here. And so that room, that big, you've got a kitchen and one big room. That's basically your main floor, and then you've got 2 bathrooms upstairs, 1 powder room on the main level. It's probably not that big. Now it has a finished basement, so you're only seeing main floor shots there, not the up or the down. I think that's a good listing too. A lot of good ones in this under 4. Now this one on Ferguson, couple doors down, we had the same model that sold without a finished basement in the 370s. So this one at 389. I think looks really, really good. Very strong listing. Upgraded floors upstairs, plus you've got a finished basement here too. That finished basement is going to be good news for them. A bit of work in the backyard. Nice price. June 14th is the possession. Whenever we see a date like that, we can usually assume that the sellers have something else. They've got a next step. Okay, so Scott Boulevard, $399. It is, I can't think of the model name, but it's an end unit townhouse. And, oh boy, can't think of it. Nice looking kitchen. Beyond that, it's hard to shoot a vacant home. It's on Scott. It's close to the school, so you're pretty much right across from P.L. Robertson. And Westgate Corner, that's the name of it, 1717 square feet. They had a really good run last year where they really went up in price, and I think that they look to be in kind of a fair spot right now. Caverhill, this is a semi-detached, around the same size, around 1800 square feet. Lots of blooming trees here. It looks like their gardens have been exceptionally maintained. And so you've got the living dining in the front, you've got the family room, and you have a kitchen. It's all very open concept. It's actually a really nice floor plan. Crown moldings on the main floor. It looks like some nice blinds there too, and a pretty impressive backyard. Usually you don't get a lot of money for landscaping. It's usually about 20 cents on the dollar, but I think when it looks this good, and a lot of this stuff is perennials, it's kind of low maintenance, I think they're actually going to get much higher returns on their investment. 419, we've seen stuff on Evans like this model go for even more. These guys are going to do well too. So today's a pretty hot list. There's a lot of good stuff happening. Von Court, semi-detached, and 432.9. To me, this one falls flat a little bit. No kitchen appliances. You've got some upgraded floors upstairs. And the thing about flooring upstairs, my experience is main floor hardwood. You get what you pay for. You sometimes get more. It's a great investment in your home. It makes it a lot easier to sell. Now, when you do hardwood on the second floor, you get about a 50% benefit because there are some people that don't even like hardwood upstairs, and some people do. So the hardwood stairs, the hardwood main floor, nice stuff. But once you start putting hardwood upstairs, don't expect your returns to be as high. I don't know. This one to me doesn't excite me. 432. I think there's better value up in that price range. Cabot Trail detached. It's a bungalow. Pretty much all been done. I mean, it's been extensively renovated. Huge kitchen, open concept, so you can sort of entertain people. You can have them hang out here, which you can hardly do with any homes in this neighborhood. They're a little bit more closed concept, more from the 70s. About maybe 72 to 82 is when these homes were built. Bathroom, everything else. Now there's still a basement that we haven't really seen much of, so you've got a rec room down there and all the rest of it. Okay, so nice stuff. Roof is '07. Beyond that, we don't know how old the windows or anything else is. It's good though. Okay, so Wally Avenue 489. It is a Pilgrim model, so 1740 square feet. No finished basement, and it's on kind of a busier street. When you come off James Snow and you're traveling south, before Derry is Waldy, so you get a lot of cars coming into the subdivision right from there. Breakfast bar, which we haven't seen too many of. The more common thing is that the counter ends and you've got a small eat-in area here. Cabinets look good. It looks like a nice kitchen. There's your family room, and they've done some work on the stairs, California shutters. It's impressive. The trees in the back. I mean, this neighborhood, a lot of the homes are 10, 11 years old, and you can see that they're starting to really bloom and blossom. Now, some of them also show a little bit of wear and tear, so you got to be careful with things like roofs to make sure that they're still functioning, furnaces, those kind of things. 489 to me seems a little bit high for this model. We had one that backed onto a pond with a finished basement that sold probably in the last, I would say 2 months or so, in the 460s. And this one looks better, but still, like that one had a lot of value with that finished basement. It was a very well done basement. Jackman Gate is 524.9. We've got a 2237 square foot home. I believe what they've done is they've done tandem parking, so you might be able to park a car on the interlock here. No hardwood floors. The kitchen looks very impressive. Separate dining and living room on this one, and then you have your master. The ensuite's nice and big. I just don't see this one going for this price. I find it a little bit high. No shots of the basement really to compare to, although I haven't checked the virtual tour. These models have gone, like they've gone near 5. Some of them I think have crossed 5. I just have a tough time once you start hitting 520. It's like, okay, do you just stretch and get that double car garage? Miller Way 533.9 is a great example here. Hardwood floors, decent looking kitchen. You've even got the hardwood on the second, which we just talked about. It's a good looking home. Miller Way is the feeder street into the subdivision, so you do get some traffic. There's a lot of construction on Miller Way right now, and these guys are looking for a July 2012 possession. Zoo West, I don't know where Zoo West is. It's around the new area, obviously at Derry and Farmstead. 565, it's a 2,400 square foot home. It looks like it's got a nice sized pie-shaped lot, 127 feet. They've done the mismatched dark and white cabinets. I still maintain in these vacant homes, you gotta put appliances in. And I like the pantry that they did there. It sort of spokes off. The hardwood actually looks pretty good. I've talked about this many times. It's not my favorite floor plan personally. The rooms are nice sized. I think with the lot here, this is actually a good price. We've seen the basic standard lot with similar upgrades, although with appliances, sell for close to that price. 7078 is 2661. It's a wood lily corner. You've got the iron pickets here. You've got some good gleaming hardwood floors. I'm a big fan of this floor plan. I really like it. The staggered garage can hold some people back. The kitchen is very impressive. Yeah, I mean, we've seen this model sell right around 6 before, and this is one of the better looking ones that I've seen. Sorry, we'll just go through some of the photos there. They stalled for just a second. There's the ensuite, upgraded countertops. It's impressive. It's got some nice looks on it. Fifth line is 959. It's basically a 10-acre house. It's about over 3,000 square feet, and you got a nice looking pool. Some upgrades inside, and this is kind of what I'd expect for the size of the land and for the size of the house. 959 seems like it's in the zone. Saltwater in-ground pool, nice stuff. So that's the last one in the list. And have a great weekend. If you're coming to town, sign up for a tour. Come meet us at Starbucks, and we can share with you the best things that you need to know in order to buy a home, sell a home, invest in real estate. So have a great weekend.